Yes, welcome fellow Blues. We have our destiny in our hands if we'll be able to finish for a European spot come this season. Tomorrow we're playing Everton at Stamford Bridge. That game will be an important encounter for Chelsea to see if we can salvage our season. Though Everton will not be an easy game because they recently deducted 2 points from Everton, but still sitting above the relegation zone. So you could see if not for the 10 points deduction and also this 2 point deduction, you could see that Everton is a team to reckon with, despite they are sitting a few points above the relegation zone, but they are a tough team to look at for. With the 2 point deduction, that could also be a morale booster for Everton. So visiting Stamford Bridge tomorrow is not going to be an easy one for Chelsea. While for we Chelsea fans and for our team, we are being faced with further injuries. Inconsistency has been the order of the day of Mauricio Pochettino-led Chelsea team. So coming tomorrow's game against Everton, we are expecting 3 points from Chelsea. Though the injury that a lot of players will not be available for selection. But for me, that is not an excuse to our game coming up tomorrow against Everton, because even when we've had all these players fully fit, Mauricio Pochettino and these players have not been able to deliver a credible result which Chelsea fans are clamoring for, and even the football world are expecting from our team after spending almost £1 billion trying to revitalize the squad under the new management Todd Bowley. So coming tomorrow against Everton, that will not serve as an excuse for Mauricio Pochettino and the Chelsea team. What we are demanding for is all 3 points against Everton. I know it's not going to be an easy one because even the start which we are having, Chelsea are a little off or a little bit better than Everton so far this season outside their 12 points deduction. So that is, are they being, we are the one, or Chelsea is the team that is being faced or that was given a point deduction, probably we would have been struggling with relegation zone. But for now, we'll be looking forward to our game tomorrow against Everton to see how far we can snatch all 3 points against Everton. Let me quickly run through the start of so far this season, Chelsea head-to-head versus Everton for Premier League games alone. Before we'll be moving on to players who will not be available for selection for tomorrow's game. Chelsea have played a 30 game, that is, we have one game in end, while Everton has played 31 games. We'll be able to score 55 goals, which is a poor numbers compared to our previous season in the EPL. Everton has been able to score 32 goals, a few goals different. Then Chelsea have conceded a total of 52 goals. That is almost the same number of goals which we'll be able to score. That is why we are currently sitting on the ninth position. Everton has conceded a total of 42 goals. That is 42 goals, which has translated to a win ratio of 40%, while Everton has won 29%. We drew 40% of our game. That is 8 draw, 12 wins. While for Everton, drew 8, that is 29%. So you could see that the difference between Chelsea in terms of the number of goals which we've scored, the number of goals which we've conceded, they are almost similar to Everton, just a little bit different. That is why we are sitting on the ninth position, while Everton are just sitting few points above the relegation zone, despite their 12 points deduction. So, fellow Chelsea fans, going over to our injury record, the latest injury concerned on our list is that Enzo Fernandez, who has been superb for the past couple of games, will not be available or is likely not going to be available for selection for tomorrow's game due to illness, and also Robert Sanchez. While the likes of Raheem Sterling continue to be that, those Raheem Sterling has not really featured come this season for Chelsea because of probably lack of form and also some little injury. So come tomorrow, Raheem Sterling will also be a depth. So we'll be looking forward for the likes of Mikhailo Mudryk and the likes of Kupama, who has been brilliant so far this season to anchor our attacking line. While Nicholas Jackson definitely will be leading the lineup as a striker. Then going over to our other midfield options, the likes of Kono Gallagher are fully fit. Then Moses Caicedo could be available for selection. While for the likes of Christopher Nkunku, they continue to be ruled out with injury. Romeo Lavia. Then the likes of Disasi is also being ruled out due to injury. Though the Sarsi is under medical assessment, so tomorrow the French defender may be missing out. While there is also a positive news for uh, recovering player Ben Chilwell has returned to partial training, but we are not sure if Ben Chilwell will be starting tomorrow's game. But probably we may be seeing Ben Chilwell among the substitutes come tomorrow. So that's a good one for the English left back, though Ben Chilwell has not really been that fantastic so far this season. He has played a few number of games, just like the likes of Rhys James, who has been affected the whole season with injury. Only managed to play a few number of games at the beginning of the season. So we hope Ben Chilwell becomes fit and he will be able to contribute his own quarter to the Chelsea team. So fellow Chelsea fans and lovers of Chelsea, a happy Sunday to you guys. This is the outfit which I want to touch today, and of which I said special prayers for Chelsea to see how far we can finish for a European sport, be it conference or be it Europa League. It will be a consolation to our season because we've not really performed well this season. So finishing for any of these European sports will be a big win for our team and also go on to help our financial records. Because if we fail to finish for European sports, Chelsea will have no choice than shipping out a lot of players out to be able to balance the book, that is financial fair play book, or else we could be facing sanction for next season, which will further complicate our season, further complicate next season for us. If there's any chance of we attracting any good signing, it's going to hamper it, or definitely only few top players will want to go to a team that is not playing a European football. According to reports which we are getting, the likes of Osimhen is getting closer to PSG, but there's no verified or no confirmed news yet as pertaining Victor Osimhen to Napoli, while some other section of media houses in Italy are also speculating that Chelsea has entered into a agreement with Victor Osimhen. Meanwhile, there are also other strikers out there, like of Victor Gyökeres of Sporting CP. So even if Chelsea missed out on Victor Osimhen, we could be going for Victor Gyökeres. But the bottom line is that we need to finish the 2023-24 EPL season properly so that we'll be able to attract top players to our team, because no player will want to play for a team that is not playing European football. And also, it's going to be affecting our financial fair play. That is our books of accounts. So fellow Blues and lovers of Chelsea, kindly go over to the comment section to let me know where you're watching this video from, and also drop your match prediction. Chelsea versus Everton coming tomorrow, 15th April at Stamford Bridge. Thank you guys for always joining me. I remain Alex. Please do well to share this video and also like this video. Bye for now.